Alright, so I have just come out of rewatching Transformers 1 and wow. Prior to rewatching Transformers 1, I watched all the old Transformers films and I realized that this film is pretty much a very big improvement from all the other ones. Even though all those ones are very good, some of them mid, some of them kind of just bad. Yeah, nevertheless, this is a big upgrade between all those movies. Even better than like Bumblebee and like G1. Just before we start the review, I'm so sorry this video is quite late. I didn't write the script on time, but if I'm being really honest, at the time I'm recording this, the movie's not even out for the British people yet. So, according to the Brits, I'm quite early. But yeah, let's get into it. Also, I don't think this video will come out by the time it comes out. England, but yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so this is the spoiler synopsis for the movie. The film follows Orion Pax and D16 who work as miners. No, not like that. No. Sentinel Prime, their leader, announces that the citizens of Icon City will not have to work for the next day because of the Icon 5000, which is a big event in Icon City. So yeah, Orion basically just drags D16 to join him in the Icon 5000 race, and they do quite well until they don't. Basically, D16 gets injured, and then when Orion promises to like not leave him behind, they just get hit by one vehicle, and then a bunch of other vehicles just drive past them. It's very funny. No, it's not really. Well, while they're in the waiting room, or like because like they're injured and all that, Sentinel comes and congratulates them for their bravery. But then they're supposed to be escorted to like Sentinel's like special area, but then a robot called Darkwing, who is not a very nice guy, drags him down to sub-level 50, which is supposed to not even exist. So yeah, they get dragged down and they meet B127, or Badassatron. B introduces them to like fake friends, not really fake friends, but like friends that don't even exist, that just robots like made out of scrap metal. And Orion basically accidentally knocks off the head of one of B127's friends named Steve. And then a message plays from Alpha Trion, who's one of the 12 Prime who died at the war. Not the war of Cybertron, that happens way later. It's like an SOS message to the surface. So Orion, D, and B all go up to like the train that leads up to the surface, and as they meet Alita, right? And as Alita is trying to escape, well, kind of escape, but also like try to like expose them. She ends up, joining them on that mission, not really by choice, but yeah, on their journey to the surface to find the matrix of leadership for their leader Sentinel, they find out that leader Sentinel is a complete liar, and all the energon that they mine as work is given to the Quintessons. So this leaves the group like very disappointed, but this leaves like Deep very mad and like really wanting to seek revenge. And Alphatron eventually gives the group like their cogs from like the 12 primes who died, and they're basically able to transform, and then they head back to Icon to expose Sentinel. But Sentinel eventually comes back to Icon, and when he finds him, he tries to attack Sentinel and kind of like get revenge. Orion tries to stop him, but he doesn't really listen. Eventually, he kind of like surrounds Sentinel, and then as he's about to shoot him, Orion just jumps in and just gets like blown up on his left or something like that. He falls down into like a cave, and then like E16 catches him before he like falls all the way down. But then becoming like Megatron and all that, he's like and just like releases him for him to like never be seen again, or that's what we think, until he is given the matrix of leadership by Primus, and then he becomes Optimus Prime, and Optimus and Megatron have like a really cool fight. But then Optimus eventually banishes Megatron from Icon, and then basically lets the energon flow again, and makes like it a better place. And at the end of the movie, all the Autobots roll out. So yeah, he basically builds his empire The Autobots. Very nice synopsis. I basically recap mainly the most important parts of the movie. I'm not sure if this is really synopsis at this point, but yeah, I summarized quite a bit of it. Alright, so the characters and voice acting. The characters in this film are really well developed. Alita and B-127 are just honestly there for like the comedic side of the movie, but well, mainly B. But they do have some character development, I would say. Mainly Orion and D have development. Throughout the movie, and after the group finds out Senna was a liar, it hits D the hardest, and he progressively gets into a more like revenge-seeking and mad character. While he's like full of rage, Orion gets like more sadder and like more disappointed. Well, not really disappointed, but like you kind of get what I mean, right? Because of how like his friend has become, like what his friend has become. It's terrible, right? But yeah, that's really all I have to say. But I will say the actors portray the emotions of these characters really well. I will say, as I said in the other video of my non-spoiler review, Brian Tyree Henry has a star-stunning performance, bro. He conveys the emotions of Megatron so well. I'm genuinely just saying this. This is the best. Like he's doing really well. This is like, for me, this is like my favorite role he's been in, besides like Tangerine and all the other characters. But like if you haven't seen my non-spoiler review, maybe check that out, because if I haven't said some stuff here, it's because I said it in my non-spoiler review. So yeah, check that out too. Alright, so this is about the writing of the movie and a little bit of the pacing, I would say. I think the writing in the movie is really good. That's mainly for the characters. Like, the characters have great writing. Kind of for like the story, but mainly the characters. I'm gonna be real, honestly. The first 20 minutes feels very long, but the rest of the movie starts to feel like very fast. So yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, it kind of gets rushed, honestly, but still very good movie. But I think Megatron's transformation into like a hate and like transforming into Megatron, I think it would have been better if the movie was a little bit longer. But yeah, you know, it's whatever. Alright, overall, I would say this is a 10 out of 10 movie. At the moment, it's probably tied with Deadpool and Wolverine. But when I get to my 2024 movie reviews, like all of them, I will have to I will have to figure out which one is better. I really gotta think about that. But yes, I really love this movie, and I cannot wait for the next one, because there is gonna be like a trilogy, I think. But the box office isn't really doing too well, honestly. This movie deserved better. It's actually really good. Give this movie a chance, guys. Do not be seeing Joker Folie à Deux. Don't be seeing Joker. I haven't seen it, but I can tell you it's probably bad. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.